Welcome back to the C.A.P podcast. My guest today is Robyn Hatcher, and before the break, we were talking about the different actor types and how they play out in when you're out there on the stage giving presentations. So now, Robyn, now that we have an idea of what the different actor types are and how they play when we're on stage, how do we figure out which actor types we are?
Well, in my book, I have all the strengths and the characteristics. Also, if you go to my website, speaketc.com, there is a very short quiz that you can take and answer 9 brief questions, and it will spit out your primary actor type. And like I said, we're usually a combination. So it will spit out your primary, your secondary, and all the other actor types that go down the line in percentage wise. And what you can then do is and then if you fill it out online and give me your email address, it will send you a readout of brief descriptions of each of the actor types. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is like when you look at the book and look at these descriptions, you can start to self-assess. And another way that I suggest people do it is to ask their friends. Ask people that know them. What are the first 3 adjectives that come to mind when you think of me? So that's one of the things. It's like, and especially that's how the quiz is developed in a way. And when you take the quiz, it's really helpful and important to make sure that you're taking it not as how you want to show up, but honestly, if you were getting that friend in the room or even that stranger in the room, what would they say about you? And a lot of times when I do workshops and presentations, I will have complete strangers give the 3 adjectives about the other person because it takes only 2 to 7 seconds to make an impression. And so much information comes in on that impression that 9 times out of 10, we can tell who's in front of us and who's not.
So now, out of curiosity, we've known each other for 7, 10 minutes. What do you think I am?
I would guess that you are a buddy with a little bit of a superhero.
Oh, cool. Yeah, when you were talking about buddy and ingenue a little bit, just because, especially when you talked about the new girl, because I really, really relate to Zoe's character.
Right. Yeah. Open. Right. And had we spent more time, I might see that. It's like you don't have any of the physical manifestations of the ingenue, which is interesting, but that's something that you work on. And so that
I am in presentation mode.
Exactly.
And I like that you saw superhero because I'm actually writing a book on that uses a superhero motif to explain the various techniques and methods of being a good public speaker.
Right. And I haven't even talked about the superhero type. The superhero actor type is very interesting, and a lot of people ask how it differs from the hero. And it's a big difference in my mind. It's a huge difference because a superhero, when you think of Tom Hanks versus Batman, that's how you think of the hero versus a superhero. When you think of Liv Ullmann or Kristen Durst versus Angelina Jolie, that's the difference between a hero and a superhero. Because the superhero has this power that goes and is driven to right wrongs and to make things better, is to make a change. Heroes make change in the way that they are. Superheroes will burst in the room and say, okay, what's wrong? A hero usually doesn't make a change until calamity. When you look at those movies, something happens to the hero and then it's like, oh gosh, now I have to change. Superhero, it's like, okay, what needs to change? What can I do? So those are the differences. Yeah.
And it sounds like there's a little bit of a charismatic difference too.
Yes. Heroes are a lot more charismatic. Superheroes are, they get attention by whoa. It's like, whoa, there she is.